Welcome to the Irish Waterskiing Wakeboard Federation. Welcome to the Irish Waterskiing Wakeboard Federation. Welcome to the Irish Waterskiing Wakeboard Federation. We're doing a little year-end roundup, and I can't think of a better person to do that roundup than with our own national wakeboard champion, David O'Keefe. David, thanks for coming out here in this beautiful, warm autumn morning.
Lovely and warm. Thank you for having me.
Listen, I think what we should do is, why don't we go back to 2012? I know there are lots of riders who will be watching this in Ireland wondering, well, what did David do this year? Is he making progress? What happened throughout the season? Back in 2012, you had a very good year in 2012. Just remind us again the highlights of 2012.
2012 was a really good year. The first contest of the year was the 2011 Europeans, and I was lucky enough to come first in junior men for that. So that was a huge achievement for me, as it was in the winter. So I kind of wasn't really training as much as usual. So that was good, and then I went on to compete at the World Cup in Australia, where I came fifth, that was just overwhelming for me. So those are, I guess, to me, the biggest achievements, and then to defend my Chill and Ride title in Germany as well.
Well, you know, getting into the World Cup series, as we know, there are 50 million people in our sport around the world, only about 20 ever get into the World Cup. That was a fantastic achievement. So coming into this year, 2013, I'm sure you'd set yourself some ambitions, some plans. What were the things that you really wanted to get out of 2013?
Well, this year, as a lot of people know, it was the World Games were on, so that was one of the biggest events for me. I've been kind of training for that and hoping to do well, and actually it really paid off. I managed to come out third in the end. So
that was in Busan in Korea, yeah?
No, that was in Colombia.
Oh, in Colombia, yeah, in Cali, in Colombia, right.
Place, and it was unbelievable. Brilliant experience, my first time in South America, so I really enjoyed that. And so that was a huge goal this year. As well, again, defending my Chill and Ride title. I didn't think I'd be able to get away with it for 3 years in a row, but I did.
So that was in Germany?
In Germany, yeah, that was good. And then we headed off to Korea, to Busan in Korea. And that was really, really good fun. Unfortunately, didn't make it to the finals, but these things happen.
Well, conditions were pretty awful there, I believe. Very strong winds, black skies.
Yeah, no, we had a lot like Ireland, actually, often. So I guess that's probably to my advantage. But yeah, no, we had a really good time out there. So, you know, these things happen, but sure, it's good fun.
Well, David, if you think of the career of a rider in Ireland, a lot of youngsters are probably thinking, well, you know, I might go to the national championships, I might go up to Belfast or down to Cork. But if you take your past year, it's been Australia, it's been the United States, it's been Spain, it's been South Korea, it's been Cali in Colombia, it's been Germany. That's not bad.
No, you're travelling all the time. It's unbelievable, actually, what wakeboarding's kind of brought to me. I've been able to see all these places in the world that are just, like, some of them are so beautiful. So it's really, really amazing. It's great.
Well, you know, a lot of people probably don't realise you're only 19 years of age, first year UCD over. You're now going to take a little time off before you start your second year. So what are your plans now for the coming season?
Well, for the coming season now, on Saturday I'm heading off to Extreme Gene in Spain. Then from there to Orlando to maybe chain of wakes for a week or two. And then from there probably to South Africa, Thailand, and then after that I'm moving to the States. So I've got a 5-year sports visa now, which I'm absolutely delighted to get.
Fantastic. And how do you plan to fit that in with your studies? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I've got a year leave of absence for the moment, so we'll see how it goes. Give it a whirl for the first year, and if it goes well, then I can hopefully continue wakeboarding, and if not, I've always got to go back to UCD. So.
Dave, it's not so bad, is it really? You know, and for all the young kids out there with ambitions, you've been on the water, I know, since a toddler, but there are lots of youngsters out there, age 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, the world is their oyster.
Oh, it really is. It's incredible how, like, even from such a small country, I actually think because our weather is so bad, we appreciate it a lot more. So every time we're on the water, we enjoy and we progress more. And my main message to get across would be just enjoy it, and then the world really is your oyster.
Well, that's it in a nutshell. David O'Keefe, here we are right beside the sea in Dalkey on the south side of Dublin on a beautiful morning. Let's wish David well now as he heads off once again on his world travels. Thank you, David.